If you need to remove the shroud from the rower to check on the inside, the first thing to do is come over here and use a 13mm wrench and I think it's a 5mm Allen tool to remove this bolt. So here, the bolt has been loosened, so I'm going to just pull that out. And then just be careful with the console. Bring the console and disconnect the two wires. Put this to the side. Once the console is disconnected, you need to remove some screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th screw right here that needs to be removed. There's also this pin here, which you want to push out, and with the Allen wrench that you remove the hardware with, you could actually push that through. And just push through until you get enough to pull it out from the other side. There's actually one more screw on the opposite side right here, so remove that too. Okay, so there, now with that one screw removed, it should come free. Be careful, it is glued in place there as you're pulling it out, so don't pull too hard. So there, I pulled the glue out to allow the cable to be free so I can remove this. To remove the other side of the shroud, you have to come and remove some more screws. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once those are removed, you can just pull this off. If you're having an issue where you pull the strap out and then it stayed limp and doesn't fully retract, one thing you can do is have someone hold the strap out for you. And then what you want to come do is here on this wheel, you can see how I'm rotating it towards the front, and the fan turns freely. There's no water in here, so it's a little bit easier for me right now. You may have some resistance, but the point of this is that you can see this way it rotates and this one does not move. If they move together, let us know. And what happens if I start rotating it backwards, you'll see that this one starts rotating, but rotating forward it shouldn't move. So let us know if you have a situation that's not like this, where this does not rotate backwards as much as these. If they're not synced up, let us know. Because the situation could be that the one-way bearing inside here is broken and you'll need a replacement clock spring piece. If you have everything that's functioning correctly, apparently, what you can do is you'd get this handle, remove this side of the foam strap so you could release this strap. So here, to get this off, you can see I'm rotating the outer sleeve and it's starting to come free from the tube. Okay, so now that that's out, I can pull that out and just keep this right here on the floor tight. I could simulate the bad situation where this has come loose, so you're going to see this spin freely really fast. So let me just watch it. So could just be that you lost tension, and so now you see on this one it goes back in, but it's not going back in as fast. Here, I'll loosen it up some more, and your situation may just be just like this right now. You see it's loose, it doesn't fully retract like you saw a few minutes ago. So here, just to show you how to go through it to tighten it back up, as long as all this hardware is tight, you just bring it back, wrap it around a few times. You don't want to overdo this because there's a big steel spring in here that you don't want to put too much stress on, because then if that breaks, it's a full replacement of this. So here, you can see as I'm rowing, it's pulling back in. So this should be a good setting. I wound it around 5 times, so maybe do 5 windings and then proceed from there, see how you feel, and if you can improve your situation.
Stop.
So when you're going to put this back together, this strap on this unit, it has a plastic sleeve in there to reduce noise. So just make sure that's in there. Slide your tube back on, and then you get your long foam piece and you just feed it back on. You want to twist it down. You want to twist it as you're pulling it down the shaft, to help get the sleeve on. Then you can see the end cap is here, and the strap has its about 1 inch spacing, and then you just do the opposite to reinstall all the parts that you removed for the assembly of this. And if you forgot to put this on, you can see how I'm doing it. I'm just sliding it back on, and then it's ready for when I put the shrouds back on.